Hey my dear Gemini, this is Michaela from Shine Your Light Brightly 1111. Welcome back to my channel. Or welcome if you're new, of course. I'm here to do your mid-month read for December 2019 today. Still 19, yeah, Michaela, still 19, not for long anymore. I hope you're all doing well. I have many new subscribers who are Geminis. So thank you all so much for your support. My mid-month read is a bit different than the deep love read. It is an actual spread where we will go into different questions for you and your person. You will be on this side, your person on this side, and we will ask first card would be what's individually going on in your life, independent of each other. The next question is I have to think about how are you affecting each other's life? Then how do you feel about each other? How do you see the connection? What's the obstacle that you individually have to overcome for possible union? Then the advice from spirit, and then what's the desired outcome for both of you, and then possible outcome, and we will go with that possible outcome till mid-January. So let's see. I've already connected with my spirit guides and angels and the archangels, and we have some of them here. I found a beautiful set here of archangel pictures. So we have Raphael, Metatron, Michael, and there I don't know if you can see them. The blue one is Gabriel, and we have Uriel too. So I found an artist here in Germany and bought a set. Her name is Sylvia Wilhelm. I found these pictures very beautiful, and because these are the archangels I'm always calling on also for every reading I do, that was perfect. And she also sent me that little picture here. I'll show it to you, and wrote me the little message on it that this is my guardian angel. That was cute. So he has to be here too. So I'm actually talking to my guardian angel every day. Let's leave it that way. So let's come to your reading, my dear Geminis. One is flying out, we don't take it, but it's the Ace of Wands that is actually pretty beautiful. So that passion ignited, passionate new beginnings. Let's see, what do we get? My dear spirit guides, angels and archangels. They say stop. So I don't turn them yet. We just go position by position. So we get 3 cards for the possible outcome. And we look first of all at the overall energies at the bottom, and there we have the Queen of Coins. This is, by the way, the Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman. It's combined here with the third eye chakra. So the Queen of Coins could indicate an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. She is actually someone who's very nurturing, very grounded, and very practical. I hear a great mom. Well, yeah, usually earth signs are great moms too. Not that the other signs aren't, but I don't know why I've heard that. I don't know. So there could, I mean, this could also be a motherly energy here, actually. But I get the message here more that it is about being very grounded and practical at this time. So maybe even focused on work. I hear not being too caught up in the third eye vision. So we have that third eye chakra here combined with this Queen of Coins. So trusting your intuition, but not being too caught up into the vision. Be more grounded right now and focused on the physical world. So maybe that is what's important right now. But let's see what the reading will bring. So for you, Gemini, what's going on in your life, individually, independent of your person, even though sometimes it is connected anyways. So we will see. We have the Moon. So representing the sign of Pisces or Cancer, combined here with the throat chakra. And what I pick up immediately here is that because there is no communication, it's also uncertain and insecure, and that is what brings either this anxiety up, if it's even real. I hear, am I caught up in an illusion, or is it really truly real, this connection? I also pick up on the fear that the two of you could be too different. But actually for some of you that may be that you are more in a dream world right now. So really caught up in this connection. And that may be why this card came up with that little advice to be not too caught up in the third eye vision, to focus on the material world, be more grounded. So balance is always the key, right? It could also indicate dreams, that you have really intense dreams at this moment. But the main message what I'm getting here is, because of there is no communication, or at least no deep conversation here, so you don't know what's truly going on in this connection, that brings up fears and this is it even real thing. Let's see what's going on for your person here. That is beautiful. We have the Temperance cards. It could be a Sagittarius of significance here. The Temperance card is a wonderful card of healing, deep emotional healing. It is also the card of being divinely guided, of balance, also of patience. We have it combined here with the root chakra. The root chakra, our first chakra, is about being grounded. So connected to the earth, to Mother Earth. But what I hear from my guides and angels here is they feel guided here. They are following their spiritual guidance. So sometimes not everyone is knowing that they are guided, right? So some people think they just have that idea or that urge to do something, and they don't know that this is their guidance. So it doesn't have to be conscious, but they are following their divine guidance. They are going through transformation. They are healing, coming into balance. And it was a long road, is what I hear. I hear they finally have a goal. So maybe for some of them it was a long road where they just did their everyday life without a goal, and now finally setting a course here. How are they affecting your life at the moment? So we have the Knight of Coins now. So the Knight of Coins, and again the throat chakra. The Knight of Coins is the slowest knight in the whole deck. What he has to offer is very solid. He has that Ace of coins or pentacles, right? What he wants to offer, that solid new beginning. But he's moving really, really slow. The slowest knight in the deck, so it took you too much, it takes too much time for you. I feel impatient here right now, so I pick up on the emotions always too, and also sometimes thoughts. So it just takes too long. It goes too slow. That is what brings up your anxieties here, or at least these thoughts that it's not even real. So you wish for communication, for the real communication, for the deep one, where you really know finally what is going on. How are they feeling? What are they thinking? Is there a chance of coming together, being together? And it's just taking so long time. So what I mainly feel is that impatience here. How are you affecting their life? Wow. The Four of Wands with the heart chakra here. The Four of Wands, also known as the 1111 card, is that great foundation, that family life, that happy relationship. They see you as someone they can have a future with a great foundation. And I hear it's the wish from the bottom of their heart. So we have the heart chakra here. That may be their goal here, what I was hearing with the Temperance card. The Temperance card is also the card of reconciliation. I hear they finally woke up. Whoa. Well, let's see what the reading also brings here. This is the position, how you feel about them. Whoa. Could be a Leo of significance here. We have the Sun card. So the Sun card is about that happiness, right? Clarity, illumination also, but I have it to relate to the question I've asked. So they are your sunshine. You see them as your happiness. They would bring that sun into your life, or they are when you are thinking about them. And you, with the third eye again here, you just know. You have that deep intuitive knowing that this is your person, that this is your ultimate relationship, your happiness. How do they feel about you? Queen of Wands. And the third eye also. So also that deep intuitive knowing. So the Queen of Wands is is representing fire signs, so Leo, Sag, Aries. But what this card talks about is that passion for life, that beauty, that charisma, the creativity also. So when a Queen of Wands comes into the room, everyone is looking at her because of her aura, her charisma. He sees you as this beautiful woman here. If you are a man watching this, you make them feel that way. So if your person is a woman, you make them feel, you light them up, you ignite their passion. How do you see the connection? We have the Chariot with the root chakra. So the Chariot representing the sign of Cancer. Many major arcana here. So there is something going on in this connection for sure. So the Chariot is a very fast positive movement forward. So get the main message I get here, because it's also combined with the root chakra, and because the message I got before with that impatience, what I already was feeling, it has to finally move forward, better yesterday than tomorrow, so that I feel safe again. Because what I get here is that because of nothing, so there is no movement, that makes your foundation shaky. So that not knowing, that uncertainty. So the deep wish here for fast positive movement forward. But I also get here for the question how you see the connection, you just know that this will expand, that this will become something really beautiful at some point. How do they see the connection? We have the 301s with the solar plexus chakra. So the solar plexus chakra is about our confidence, self-esteem, where we are shining from within. But the blockages of the solar plexus are fears. And the 301s is a card of waiting for the ships to come in. It's the card of patience. We have the feeling we can't do anything than wait. But look, their desire, it is how you are affecting their life, was the 4 of Wands. That would be the next card. So that's the goal here. But there is still something where we need patience. And the Temperance card is also about patience. So I get a bit the fear that it could be too late when they are ready. But I also get here that even though joy would be the sacral chakra, but I feel a joyful, so something they are working towards, what brings them joy to just think about it. So they may not be able to act right now. There is still patience needed, but they are waiting for their 4 of Wands here. So, Gemini, what is your obstacle for you individually to overcome for possible union? Yeah, I'm not surprised to see that card, the 5 of Swords with the throat chakra again. So for you, it is really about that communication. That's not coming, at least not in that form you need it. The 5 of Swords is an energy of the battle mode, the warrior mode. So we want to have communication. We have the feeling that we just need it. We need to know. But in this position, this card tells you, take a step back. Because the 5 of Swords is an energy where we try to force things to happen in the way our ego wants them, and it usually doesn't work out. In this battle, no one wins. So we have to take a step back, let it unfold naturally. That's maybe why that Queen of Coins came up in the at the overall energy, where it's about be more practical at the moment, be grounded, be not so focused on the connection. The overall energy is also for them. So right now it's maybe more about being practical and focus on the physical world to get things done, to I just hear not being so focused on the connection, and that urge that you may feel to maybe even force communication coming up as your obstacle here. It tells you, don't do that. Don't try to force things. Give it the time it needs. We all have a different pace of dealing with things. You may not even know for sure what's going on in their life, what they have to deal with right now, why there is still patience needed. They have 2 cards here about patience. So their obstacle, oh, the devil, representing the sign of Capricorn. So the devil energy is about any kind of toxicity. So that can be anything, addictions, it could just be negative thought patterns, what I'm not getting here. So there is something toxic that they have to put an end to. I mean, it's the card of that obstacle they have to overcome. It's combined with the sacral chakra here, what is about our emotions. The devil card talks also about codependency, about attachment. So they have to end any kind of toxic situation. So this reading won't be that deep as the deep love read. It's just a little overview for the mid-month here. So we won't get that deep informations here. Let's see if I can pick up something else here. What I hear right now is that they may have, I mean, we've heard they finally have a goal. Sometimes we just fall back into the old behavior, right? Even though I don't pick up any kind of negativity on their side here, on yours also not, but I mean, I'm just on their side right now. It may be that they just fall back. So can I really make it happen? But of course, this could also be a toxic relationship. That may differ anyways for each and everyone. It's a general read in the end. So, but yeah, their obstacle is to overcome that toxic situation, whatever it is for them. What's your advice, Gemini? The Two of Cups with the sacral chakra. So calm down your emotions. Trust that union is possible. Trust your emotions is also what I get. So especially for sure for the ones who are maybe doubting if it's even real. You can trust your emotions. We got also the message you can trust your intuition. So, but you have to believe that it's possible, even though I get this here, but I get this impatience on your side, especially when it comes to communication. So what I pick up is that if they just, let's just say they have to finalize something, whatever is going on in their life. If they just would told you that their goal is to be with you, but please let me finalize that situation, you would be more calm. But because they finalize that or want to finalize that other situation first, you have that uncertainty. But coming up as an advice here, it tells you it's possible. You have to believe, you have to trust, but let it unfold naturally and calm your emotions and trust your emotions. Their advice. It's the Nine of Coins, also with the sacral chakra. So the Nine of Coins is the independent single person. So for the ones of you who are in third-party situations here, that devil may be that other relationship, and what they have to reach first before they can come towards you is to be that independent single person. They have to focus on themselves right now. That is what the Nine of Coins is about. Focused on the foundation, focused on the material world, career, money. But especially for the ones who are ending a relationship here, they have to completely be done with it before they are ready for you. And that is very healthy. So if you are ending a relationship that also wasn't that great, that was toxic. When we just go with the devil's energy here, and you right away go into a new relationship, that won't work. You will take all that negative stuff into that new relationship. That's not what you want. So what's your desired outcome? The Empress. So representing the sign of Taurus and or Libra. Heart chakra. So what I immediately picked up when I've seen this card is that I've seen family. They show me picture of that happy family. So the Empress is about motherhood also, right? About pregnancy, fertility. The Empress in general also is a card of new beginnings, of the birth of a new era. So your wish from the heart here is that finally something happens here. But the Empress is also the energy of the receptive mode. The Empress is not trying to force anything. She has her deep knowing and she trusts it. And she just knows that when it belongs to her, it will find a way to her. So she's very nurturing, very, very grounded, very giving, very loving. She was that right? Sometimes she has all the qualities of all four queens in one. So she is the Queen of Wands as well as the Queen of Coins, but also the Queen of Cups and the Queen of, which one is missing? The Queen of Swords. So she has all these qualities. But yeah, in the position of your desired outcome, it is that finally there is that new beginning. And for some of you, maybe even that wish for family, for pregnancy. Their desired outcome. Oh, what beautiful reading, my dear Gemini. The Fool, representing the sign of Aquarius. So the Fool is a new beginning from zero, without any emotional baggage from the past. The Fool also talks about taking the risk, having that leap of faith to just do it. So they want to have that new beginning. It's the root chakra here again. So it is about foundation, about being grounded, about feeling safe, safe enough to have that leap of faith and to take that risk. That may be why it came up here that I've heard that foundation with the Nine of Coins. So building up their own foundation, feeling stable enough to do so here, to have that new beginning. But yeah, their desired outcome is to have that new beginning. Let's see what the outcome cards say. So it's just till mid-January. So let's see what we get here. Another queen here, the Queen of Cups. Again with the third eye. Let's see them all first. Five of Coins. And the Three of Cups. So they tell me to combine it with that card of the obstacle here, the Five of Swords. This is ego energy, right? We just want to know. And this Queen of Cups is a very loving energy. She is compassionate. So for you it is about, I get the message here that this is another advice for you. You have to become that Queen of Cups. Think about them with a loving heart, not in impatience, not in the way of trying to force things, to force communication, especially here. Be compassionate. for their own journey. We all have a different journey, and we all have a different way to walk our paths. So it is about to become that. The Queen of Cups is also highly intuitive, and she also has that third eye chakra here again. Trust your intuition, focus on the love. Become that Queen of Cups. We have that Five of Coins again with the throat chakra. This is a card that talks about feeling alone, but also feeling left out in the cold. So again, there is no communication. So you feel left out in the cold. You don't know what to do about it. You feel maybe also alone and lonely, or left alone here. And that is exactly also related here to get rid of this. Trust your feelings, your emotions, your intuition, and let it unfold naturally. We have the Three of Cups here. So the Three of Cups is the card of celebration, of unions, reunions, reconciliations. It could indicate third party. It's not what I'm getting at all. These are advice cards here for you. And union and celebration is possible here with if it's about third party, you should get rid of that fear when it comes to the third party here, because what I'm picking up on here is that if they are in another relationship, they are about to leave that. But the main energy here I pick up is union or reunion is possible here. Celebration, that joy. But you have to come out of that trying to force things, not being too focused on the connection at the moment, and see the whole situation. I mean, relationships, these connections are about love in the first place, right? So coming into that Queen of Cups energy, open-hearted, very loving, very compassionate, very giving, and highly intuitive, and trusting that. And then it's possible. So this card could also be here that till the mid of January there may be still no communication, what may be challenging for you, but it is about to trust that it's possible. And that was also your advice here with the Two of Cups. Their side is very clear here too. It's about patience here twice. They have a goal, Temperance and Four of Wands. That's beautiful. Seeing you as the Queen of Wands, or you make them feel as the Queen of Wands. They have to get rid of that toxic situation, have to build up their own foundations. A very clear reading and a beautiful reading. So just trust, my dear Gemini. We go into the power of surrender cards, to one for each of you, what you have to surrender or to surrender to. I wanted to ask, what has Gemini to surrender to? Yeah, how fitting is that? Flying out right away before I even begin to shuffle. Surrender to divine timing. Yeah, so not trying to force things. That was the main message here. And it says, sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So how fitting is this message to your reading, to your side of the reading? Flying out right away. So let's see. What does Gemini's person, soulmate, love interest has to surrender or to surrender to, please? What do they have to surrender or to surrender to? Nothing comes flying but this one. Okay, surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So that could is very fitting to the ones where your person is a woman and you make them feel the Queen of Wands. So you ignite that passion inside of them. But I really feel, what I feel here on their side from the beginning, before I even have seen all the cards, is there is a bit of sadness. I've also heard at some point wasted time. But they finally have a goal now here. And that's the Four of Wands, or reconciliation even with the Temperance. That's a really, really beautiful reading. All fitting together. Let's see what they would do or would tell you if they would have the courage right now to speak openly, to talk to you really from the bottom of their heart. So what are they thinking, feeling, or what would they express towards you? This is my own deck, just created for YouTube. There's just that one deck. What would Gemini's soulmate express to Gemini if they would have the courage right now to speak openly? I want to hold you tight and close. Is there still a chance for us? That was flying. Two won't fly out. I'm daydreaming a lot about you. So that is again fitting to the overall energies, right? Being not too caught up in that third eye vision. Focus on the material world right now, being more practical. And the other one, that I was looking for you my whole life, but when I found you, I didn't notice. I see you now, and that is exactly what we got. What a beautiful reading. At the bottom I have, you're my inner sanctuary, my secret. Don't know when or if I'm able to reveal it. So that is your challenge for sure. They have to stabilize themselves here, getting rid of any toxicity. Again, that can be anything, any kind of addictions, negative thought patterns, or even a relationship. Also be overworking, whatever it is, but they have to stabilize themselves. So I really get, for some of you, it is about that they are leaving another relationship. Overall, a wonderful, beautiful reading. So give them the time, my dear Gemini. And you have two cards telling you it's possible. Just believe, just trust. The Two of Cups as well as the Three of Cups. What is celebration and union, and come into that more loving energy out of that forcing. Yeah, I hope this reading helped you in some way, brought you some insights. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you a wonderful rest month of December, as well as, of course, a wonderful Christmas time. I don't know exactly when I will be back. The latest thing would be with a deep love read at the beginning of January, but I will try to come up with something else before that. But over Christmas I won't do any readings. My daughter comes for a visit. She lives in another country, but she comes home for Christmas, so these are our days. There will be no readings at all. And so yeah, but I wish you a wonderful Christmas time. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.